Samuel? Are you there? Please, say something. I've been looking for you. You promised you wouldn't just disappear anymore. I've been looking all over for you. Ow! What's wrong with you? I don't know who you are. I don't know my own husband. You disappear every night. You only talk when it's absolutely necessary. Where is the man that I married, Samuel? I want my husband back!
What have I done? What the hell have I done? Oh no! I didn't want this! No! No! No!
Get on with it! Stick the damn fuse back in! I want to open the store!
An old clothes dummy. Judging by the smell, it's been damp at some point. Now it's just moldering away. A water faucet. If Fuller had a garden he wanted to water, he could do it from here. But in Fuller's garden, you'd get pretty well nothing to grow. An old dust-encrusted fuse box. There are a lot of wires coming out of the top of it, which then run along the floor joists. Doesn't look exactly safe.
The fuse! The fuse, man! Open your eyes!
Let's see. A few plastic containers, bottles and boxes, light bulbs, cables, grease. And a small carton of fuses. Hopefully the fuses work. You never know in this place. There's just one fuse left in the box, but at least it looks unused. I reckon it's still out of work.
You think you'll be...
The replacement fuse still looks okay. I ought to try it out. The replacement fuse still looks okay. Okay then. Just like everything else of Fuller's, pretty well junk. That's the main switch. It won't do anything until I put a new fuse in there. Maybe I ought to take out the dead fuse first, before I put in the good one. The blown fuse must be under here. Huh, Fuller's already had a go at it, but again, he couldn't sort it out. I should throw that away, otherwise I'll get mixed up. Well, that's that. Now all we need is some power. Okay, so let's have a look. Let there be light. Don't need this anymore. That rickety pallet is blocking my view of the lower shelves. I can't see what's behind there. There's not as much dust on the floorboards here. They're almost shiny, in fact. So does Fuller stand here every night with a beer looking at these awful pictures? If I want to look at awful pictures, then I can do it upstairs in the store. A battered paint can with about half an inch of dust on the lid. I wouldn't accept it as a present, even if it didn't stink. An old garden hose with more holes than a golf course. A beer crate with 24 bottles, all empty. And the bottles aren't dusty either. Beer doesn't keep long around here. So let's go up. A wonderful working day awaits, full of appreciation and deep personal fulfillment. Ugh.
Finally! You make a big deal about going to college, but you're too sappy to replace a fuse. Put that board outside in front of the store. Get on with it!
The store isn't doing very well. I don't think a cheap sign is going to change that. But what the hell?
Someone's really turned it.
Huh?
You've put it the wrong way around.
Yeah.
I'd like to get some portraits done. Some pretty black and white pictures. Have I come to the right place?
Oh, yeah. You're at just the right place. Black and white photography is my specialty.
Wonderful. So let's get started. My name is Angelina.
Oh, well, I'm Darren. Let's go inside.
Welcome to Fuller's photography store. What can I do for you?
I wanted to get some portraits done.
Ooh, very good. We can start right away, dear lady.
But I thought
Darren would...
What? But he's just an errand boy. A pretty child like you deserves a real photographer. Here, go and pick up the post and take this letter to Mrs. Biba in the diner in the main square. I've got things to do.
Son of a...
And then I said to him, Jason, I need a new car, urgently.
Oh yeah, and then?
What can I say? It's parked right outside.
You can't be serious.
An armchair.
Sure, I'm being serious.
Doesn't
A
look too
convertible,
uncomfortable.
Totally
But
cute.
who would want to sit down in this shop with the charming
you're just
Rosie?
gonna have to show me later.
Oh yes, there's no way I'm not
Coffee
going to do
mugs,
that.
little lighthouses, badges, mini life belts with Befriends stamped on them. Plastic. What
And
more could
in
the
this
tourist
letter.
heart yearn for?
You lying. And what did he do?
Well, he just left her sitting there.
Ha!
A length of tow rope, a bit more than 2 yards long, and in great condition. That's the cage for Fuller's mother's dog. But the dog is usually in the house. At least, I've never seen it here in the cage. A collection note for a package. There's a little shop down on the harbor which is a collection point for all the parcel mail around here. If I hand in the note there, I'll be able to pick up Fuller's delivery. A letter from Fuller. I'm supposed to give it to Mrs. Biba in the diner. She works behind the counter there. An ancient rickety tool shed. A solid iron grill. It's across the light shaft that leads up from the basement.
Fork Truck Pete just can't
Wow,
afford
I need
that
some
kind
idea
of
how to
thing.
get that.
Hey, it's me, okay? And I'm telling you, she saw him herself.
But surely it doesn't look as cute as my new convertible.
Excuse me?
Have you got something wrong with your ears?
No, I just wanted a package.
Something wrong with your eyes then?
Huh?
Listen, I'm talking here. Can't you see that?
Yeah, I can see as clear as day, unfortunately. But I have to collect a package for Fuller at the photo store.
There'll be no line jumping in this store. You're online, okay? Now wait until I'm ready.
Ugh, the young kids today.
Always.
Now,
I'm always having a
perhaps
fight
Mrs.
with them.
Superficial is
Bad
familiar
parents,
with angles.
that's what it is.
Or maybe she's a Nirvana
tell me,
fan.
What's happening
Really,
with your
what
new
the hell
car
can I
then?
talk to her about?
A convertible. So cute. In beautiful
Now-
red and all the best
I
upholstery.
think I'd
and
rather my
everything.
hand fell
you
off
earned it.
before I took any of those
you.
with me.
We'll take a little spin later.
Where is it then?
Now,
It's parked
perhaps
right
Mrs.
outside the shop.
Ooh, then we can go for a ride on my lunch break.
But isn't that still a way off?
So what is going on with Fork Truck Pete and that sister, what's her
Handbills
face?
for local events.
Not the sister.
Brand
That's
New
Matt's
Year
cousin,
Bazaar.
that's who.
Hits a
I thought
go-go
she
dance
was-
till you drop. Oh, man.
And then I said to him,
Now, perhaps
Jason,
Mrs.
I need a
Superficial
new
is
car,
familiar with
urgently.
angles. Or maybe...
Oh yeah, and then?
What can I say?
You can't.
A young woman. She looks sad. Everything okay?
No, it's not actually. Carrie died here 2 years ago. She was my best friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. How did it happen?
You're not from around here.
No, I'm from Boston. I'm spending the semester break at my mother's.
Yes. Well, Carrie committed suicide. No one knows why. Everyone loved her. She was intelligent and always happy. I think there's still a picture of her in old Fuller's display window. A young woman with dark hair and green eyes.
Yes, I know that picture. A really pretty woman.
She had so many plans. After studying, she wanted to open a kindergarten here in Bedford with her husband Jason. I just don't understand it. From one day to the next, she changed completely. Became really reclusive. She was depressed, melancholic all the time. No one could reach her anymore. Not even Jason. Even though they loved each other more than anything. Then one day, she just threw herself into the sea.
And no one knows why?
No one. Jason has never gotten over it. He couldn't help her. A few months later, he married a brainless bimbo with a convertible. He probably just felt so lonely. It's definitely got nothing to do with love.
He must have been really lonely.
Excuse me. I'd rather be alone right now.
Of course. I'm sorry. A flat metal bar. It's broken away from the railings. A flat metal... Back there is where the harbor ends and the natural shoreline begins. Just miles and miles dotted with lone houses. Often guest houses and hotels with views over the ocean.
And in this weather.
You
Wow,
lying.
okay.
And what did he do?
Well, he just left her sitting there.
Ha! Well, she didn't deserve anything better.
But that's not all.
You joking. There's more?
Yeah, now get this.
Hello? Might I get served here?
Of course. Just as soon as I'm through with this customer.
And that will be when? When she's lying on the floor with blood streaming out of her ears?
Well, really?
I'll serve the lady for as long as I see fit. We spell service with a capital S in this store.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ugh, the young kids today.
Always. I'm
My
always having a fight
SLR
with her.
camera. Fitted
Bad
with a
parents,
flash, too.
that's what it
I
is.
never leave home
So
without
tell
it.
me, what's happening with your
My
new car?
SLR camera.
A convertible. So cute. In beautiful red and all
Now,
the best
perhaps Mrs.
upholstery,
Superficial is
everything.
familiar with angles.
Oh, you
Or
earned
maybe
it.
she's a Nirvana
Oh,
fan.
you. We'll take a
Really?
little spin later.
Where is it then?
It's parked right outside the shop.
There's a few
Ooh,
papers
then
here.
we can go for a ride on my
Some
lunch
sort of
break.
forms and
But isn't that still
pad
a way
of blank
off?
collection notes.
So what is going on with Fork Truck Pete and that sister, what's her face?
Not the sister. That's Matt's
No,
cousin, that's who.
I thought she was...
Huh. Every possible kind of form. Garbage and large object collection,
And
telephone
then I
rerouting.
said to him, Jason,
Here's a form
I
from
need
the
a new
Make
car
Our Town Prettier
urgently.
committee.
Oh, yeah.
My mom's
and
on
then?
board of that one.
What can I say?
It seems you
It's
should
parked
send in
right
suggestions
outside.
for improvements
You
around
can't
town.
be serious.
Sure, I'm being serious. A convertible. Totally cute.
Girl, you're
Oh,
just...
yes, there's...
I can't go in there until I've done all of Fuller's jobs for her. He lay into me right in front of Angelina. And what did she see?
Well, come on. Come on in. Take a look around. Buy something.
Thanks.
Ah, a young man. You a soldier?
Bit slow on the uptake. Have you served?
Sir, no sir.
Ah, so you want to put me on, do you? Find something for yourself and then beat it.
A cupboard full of lots of different things. Books, a record player, boxes, measuring instruments.
You want to buy something?
I'll have a look around first. Yep, it's famous. I've seen this picture hundreds of times before. There are 3 bottles on the shelf.
Bourbon.
I guess those are Eddie's badges from his time in the army.
Got that right, boy.
They look like bazookas. Hopefully they're just replicas.
I hope not.
I prefer my Star Wars figures. Is Lucas ever gonna make the 4th part? A pair of wire cutters for cutting cable. The junction.
Tell me, why haven't you served in the military? Over there in Iraq, they could use whoever they can get.
In Iraq, the war finished 2 years ago.
Well, you don't say. Read my lips. President?
Sure. You know that Bush is no longer the
He'll
president?
still bring him to justice. Where there's a will, there's a
Yeah.
way.
Sure. Do you know Fuller?
That idiot next door? Sure I do. Can never choose your neighbors, can you?
You don't seem to like him.
That guy hasn't done one damn decent thing in his life. Lazy bastard just sits around in his store, has his mommy wipe his ass for him, and lets the place fall apart down around his ears. Heed my words. He represents everything that's wrong with this country.
You got that right. From World War II, everything's just been downhill, yeah? Pity we haven't got any decent wars still going on. They've even ditched the draft.
Go ahead. You just make fun of it all.
What do you mean?
Ah, nothing. The guy's a...
And who are you? Is this your shop?
No! I just busted in here and you've surprised me, just as I was about to clear the place out.
Oh, how amusing. How long you been waiting to roll that one out?
Your generation lacks respect for its elders.
And I'll pay your pension. So
Edward D. Warren.
Hello, Eddie.
In my time, it wasn't customary to speak to older folks using their first name.
But we're living in my time now, aren't we, Ed?
I think you should find whatever it is you're after, and then scram.
Just like I thought. Play the good citizen, but still chase after every dollar. Looks like a slide projector from here.
Correct.
Shelves of useless junk.
If you're just gonna bitch, then get...
Perhaps Eddie picked it up somewhere. An old radio. Looks like a piece of pro equipment. Are you a radio hobbyist?
Radio hobbyist? You mean one of those idiots who thinks it's neato mosquito when they have another idiot on the air who only lives 2 blocks away? I was a wireless operator with the Hell's Devil. I was there
And so, are you still a radio guy or not?
I'm keeping the tradition alive. I talk to old buddies real regular. Can reach him anywhere. I'd say I'm kind of an expert. Keep my things in good working order. Always prepared.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
And in this weather.
You lying.
Maybe.
And what did he do?
Well, he just left her sitting there.
long as the pair of them are
Well, she didn't deserve
This is
anything
stupid.
better.
As long as the
But
pair of
that's
them are
not all.
yammering, I'm not
You
going to get
joking.
served.
There's more?
Yeah, now get this.
Now, this is stupid.
Fork Truck Pete just can't
Looks like you can only buy tourist rip-off stuff in here. But the mail for the whole neighborhood gets dropped here too. That car belongs to the world record talking lady from the shop. That could be useful.
Oh! My convertible!
Hello? Is it something like my turn now? Please, don't let me rush you.
Oh, what do you want?
I'm supposed to collect something for Fuller. From the photo studio?
Collection note? This is the one, right here. Have you still got another note? There's another package for Fuller here.
Afraid not. Can I take it anyway?
I might turn a blind eye for nice customers.
So you're not gonna give it to me then?
Hell no!
Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
There's a really pretty young lady I've seen walking around here. Do you know her?
You had a real good look at her, didn't you?
Do you know her?
Well, I wouldn't say no. She came in here and asked about a photo studio, so I sent her up to Fuller's. She interrupted a conversation I was having with a friend. Can you believe that?
Ha! No way! I don't believe it. Hey, do you know Eddie from the junk shop?
Yeah, sure. I know pretty well everybody here.
So what's going on with him?
He's single. Was never married before either, as far as I know. But hey, who could put up with him for long anyway? Those never-ending war stories. Can you imagine that?
Is he really blind?
I never heard different, but I wouldn't put money on it either. He's a chiseler. Maybe he's got disability just so he can make himself a few bucks.
Hey, Rosie. Did you know Carrie, Jason's first wife?
Of course I knew her. I know everyone in Biddeford. At the end of the day, this is the only post office.
And what was she like?
What's that got to do with you?
I just wanted to chat a little.
Well, we never spoke too much. She was always so quiet. No comparison with Juliet. At least with her, you can have a decent conversation. Jason's so lucky he got her now. That really wasn't a life for a guy like Jason. With someone like that dragging him down? Now, at least he's got a life.
Ah, so lucky.
Just between you and me, one shouldn't speak ill of the dead. But that Carrie, she was always a little strange.
Uh-huh. Is there maybe a package for me there? Darren Michaels?
Mm-hmm. Nope, nothing there.
It's got Mrs. Biba scribbled. A letter from Fuller. I'm supposed to give it to Mrs. Biba in the diner. She works behind the counter there. A well-sealed package. Not very heavy. I can hear a light tinkling, as though there were glass bottles or something inside.
just down the street.
Thanks a lot.
Some people. That's Mrs. Biba, I think. As far as I can understand it, she runs this place with a husband. Excuse me.
What can I get you, my boy?
Actually, I'm here to give you something. It's from Fuller in the photo store.
Psst. Hey, come over here. I can guess what this is about. Dirty old swine. Should have known. Vermin ain't so easy to get rid of. Tell him
You better tell him yourself. Whatever it is,
Claire! You gonna talk all day? The customers are waiting!
get out of here. Tell your boss he can go to hell.
Jeez. What the hell was that all about then? She sure didn't seem to be a fan of Fuller's. I got that much. And the guy in the kitchen, he sure wasn't supposed to see that she had mail.
Hello? Young man! You're Darren Michaels, aren't you?
Yes, and you are?
Oh, excuse me. My name is Newhouse. I'm a doctor at the health center.
At the health center? You mean at the hospital out there?
Well, yes. We call it the Biddeford Health Center. We aren't just a hospital. We have yoga courses and cookery courses and...
And what do you want from me?
Yes. I know your mother, Darren. We had a date here this morning, to be more precise. Me and her. We wanted to hang up some pictures your mother painted in the health center.
Yes, and...
She's not there. She's normally always... She's always punctual, isn't she? This kind of thing never happens.
Look, I don't have a lot of time right now. I'll give her a call, okay? As soon as I'm back in the store. Maybe she's forgotten about your little meeting, Doc.
If you say so, but actually...
I gotta go. I'll call Mom later and tell her that you're waiting for her in the health center. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I haven't seen such an old bubblegum machine for years. Belongs to the diner. They do that whole nostalgia thing in there too.
He's sick. That disgusting pig.
What's going on?
Your lovely boss. Does he always try to grope his customers?
No, only the women.
That's not funny.
No, of course not. What can I say? Fuller's an asshole.
Well, he's never going to see me again. Would you bring the photos to my
Of course. My pleasure.
Thanks, Dad. That's really nice of you. I'm staying at the Wild Coast.
No problem. You'll have them this afternoon.
Thanks. My hero. See you later.
the guy from the diner. Is he following Angelina?
Hey, you're gonna gawk her ass right off. Whatever the bitch said, it's all a dirty pack of lies.
Sure.
Back to work. Hey, you got the package?
Yep.
Well then, give it to me.
How'd the photo shoot go?
Ah, shut up.
I only mean the young lady who...
That alley cat's gone, okay? No little goodbye kissy for little Darren. So now, get to work. The shelves here could use with the dusting and the gutter's leaking. And you still gotta take my mama's dogs for a walk. Go back to the post office again and ask if the new photo paper's already arrived. The mailman still hasn't brought a collection note. And the store could also do with a good sweeping.
He's cranky. I guess Angelina did a number on his ego. Nice job. Okay then. But before I start with all that stuff, I'd better give Mom a quick call and remind her she was going to take the pictures to the hospital. And somehow I've got to get a hold of the film so I can make some prints of Angelina's pictures without Fuller catching me doing it. Rather battered locker. Water and all sorts of other liquids have splashed on its door and... A completely normal waste bin. I'll make a note of that in case I want to throw anything away. Huh. Fuller. What can you say? A good reason to have doubts about humanity? I've only been working here a few days, and I've already given up hope that he might, just once, behave like a normal human being. This is probably the most stressful holiday job that I've ever had. Holiday job in a photo studio? Yeah, sure. Great stuff. Learn new things, earn some money. And the reality looks a little different. Fatter and more bald. Know what I'm saying? Excuse me.
What do you want?
The store's not doing too well, is it?
What's that got to do with you?
Nothing. Nothing at all. It's no doubt because of the vast competition here in Biddeford that nothing's going on here. I mean, what else could it be?
This is the only photo studio here.
That's what I thought. The package I picked up was jingling a bit. I hope there was nothing broken inside. What was in it?
It's a damn all concern to you.
Mrs. Biber was... Yeah, well, she didn't seem to be very pleased to get your letter.
So? Did you read the letter?
No. But she seemed to know what it was about.
I bet. It was a bill. Who's pleased at getting a bill?
Should I go and develop the pictures from the shoot earlier?
You should do what I tell you to do.
But I could do them now, and then you don't need to later.
You do your job, I'll look after the photos.
I have to get hold of the pictures somehow. They must still be in the camera. It's really unusual for Mom to forget an appointment. Picture frames could do with being a little more professionally presented. But to be honest, they don't really deserve it. That's a light box for looking at slides and negatives. Huh. Seems like she's on the phone.
What the hell are you doing using my phone? While you're on the clock? I'm gonna take it out of your...
Yeah, whatever. Look, I just wanted to call my mother, but it was busy. It's not gonna make you go bust.
That broad spends the whole day on the phone, right? She already called up once while I was shooting. That's... some drivel about Adrian and a mirror. I hung up. I got better things to do than listen to that kind of crap.
My mother called, and you didn't tell me?
The old lady's not all there in the head anymore, huh? Where you going? You're not on your own time yet.
Mom? Mom! Mom! Okay, think, Darren. I need an ambulance. Emergency? Yes. My name is Darren Michaels. I've just found my mother. She's unconscious.
Take it to the hospital, but take it real easy. I'll be following in my car in a minute.
How does it look?
Difficult to say, Darren. She must have stumbled, and now she's got a serious head injury. Exactly how bad it is, we can only find that out in the hospital.
But how can she fall so badly that she...
It's not the time for that now. Was your mother taking any kind of medication?
I don't know. She always has a load of painkillers for her back. No idea.
Please, collect anything that looks like medication and bring it back to me in the hospital. What about allergies?
Not that I know about.
That's not good enough. Could you find out the family doctor's number? Perhaps get a hold of her medical records.
Yeah, I'll go look. I'll see you in the hospital.
Very good. Oh yeah, and we need your mother's insurance card.
That too? Okay, please, can you hurry? Oh man, medication, insurance card, med history. I better hurry. It looks like Mom was having a cup of tea while reading, before she fell over. That's Mom's medicine dispenser. There's a box for every day of the week. She always used to joke about it. She said that because of her back, she consumed more pills a day than a whole old folks' home. But she never took as much as she was actually prescribed. She always maintained that she'd just forgotten to. The old home doctor then gave her the dispenser at some point. I always found it rather stupid not to take your medicine, preferring to suffer in agony. Mom's handbag. All her papers must be in there. My mother keeps her pots and pans and... A few pots, a shallow bowl, plates, a tray. I'll take the bowl. Mom's bathroom. Like her old place, nothing special. We weren't poor, but my mother was always modest. And by the looks of it, so is this place. Aha, some medicines. Boxes, little bottles, tubes. I'll take it all with me. Even though that's quite a lot of drugs, I don't think it's everything. There must be more of her medication around here. I had a shower here this morning, and Mom laid on a huge... I ate some of it, for her sake. Huh. An old lighthouse. Underneath's a sign with Willow Creek written on it. Perhaps it's from the place in England where she lived. She first came to the US in her early 30s, after the accident. My mother's old bureau. That's where she keeps her letters and financial papers and such. I don't fancy poking around in there just now. She always had her insurance card on her and didn't lock it away. It's gotta be somewhere else. Mom likes thrillers and horror stories, mainly old stuff. And perhaps it has something to do with her time in England. I think the furniture's still from her time in England. Quite old-fashioned, but it's not. What do we got here? Handkerchiefs, a glasses case, an art magazine, a few Valerian draggies. Nothing I could use. A bedside table lamp. A plant on the windowsill. No idea what kind it is. We've already... Mom watched whales with this telescope. This is a whale region. The whales swim past here twice a year on the route between Mexico and Canada. Kettle's full. That's where Mom indulged herself. We had an age... Alright, I found the insurance card. Alright, I've already got the least important thing out of the way, the insurance card. Now there are two key things I gotta get. Her medication and her medical history. Once I got those, then I'm off to the hospital. My mother's insurance card. The hospital wants it, because it's not enough just being sick. No, I haven't got the number from Mom's old family doctor. I can't even remember his name, to be honest. Dr. Mick, something. If I read his name, then it'll come straight back to me. My mother's insurance card. Boxes, little bottles, tubes, every kind of packaging imaginable. I think the doctors will be able to make something of it all. Now all I have to do is work out what dosage she takes. She must have some kind of a weekly medicine dispenser thing somewhere. Okay, this medication and the stuff from the bathroom should be enough. So, that's everything done. I can't turn up at the hospital without Mom's medical history. There's nothing else of interest in there. My mother's old bureau. That's where she keeps her letters and financial papers and such. I don't fancy poking around in there just now. My mother's old bureau. My mother's old bureau. My mother's old bureau. My mother's address book. I ought to find her doctor's number in there. Let's see. It won't open. It's got a leather strap running from the back to the front cover, and there's a lock on it too. I need a key. My mother's old bureau. I don't think I'll find anything interesting in that chest of drawers. Looks like there's something under the flower pot. It's a little brass key. Yes, and that's got the address book open. Now then, what was that doctor called? Dr. Wakefield. That's him. And here's his number. I just hope he's still got my mother's old medical records. Hopefully the number's still okay. Dr. Wakefield, 555.
Dr. Wakefield's practice?
My name's Darren Michaels. I have to speak to the doctor. It's an emergency.
One moment, please.
Dr. Wakefield speaking.
Hello, Dr. Wakefield. This is Darren Michaels.
Darren, is there something something wrong with your mother. Mandy said.
Yes, she's been taken to the hospital. She's fallen over and taken a knock to the head. She's not responsive.
My God.
The hospital needs her medical history. Do you still have it?
Yes, we must still have it here.
Can you fax it over to the hospital?
Yes, of course. Hopefully nothing's happened to her back.
Wouldn't the support corset protect her?
Not necessarily. The corset supports her spine when she's standing up or sitting, but her back has been so badly affected since the accident that a fall can have repercussions.
I don't think I want to know. I'll just go down to the hospital and find out there.
Do that. I'll have the records sent to Biddeford. I hope your mother gets well soon.
Yeah, me too.
Give her my best wishes as soon as she's awake.
I'll do that. See you later, Doc. Well, that's done. Dr. Wakefield has always cared well for Mom. With that back of hers, she could barely stand, sit, or lie down without causing her pain. And then she has the burns as well. And now this.